This is the Video Game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now. What's going on, Video Game Votary Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, here with another episode. So we finally back. I had to take a little brief hiatus. I was getting a lot of work done for my house. So other personal issues, but nevertheless, we're back with a brand new episode. So today's episode, we're going to focus on a particular item that I've had my eyes on for quite some time. I believe in time this item in particular is going to become a collectible item and something that's going to be hugely sought after. It's from Nintendo. It's something that I've been keeping my eye on. I was going to get it the day of release, and I kind of waited on it and then decided, you know, I'm not going to rush to get it because I started saying plenty of it, so I just didn't rush. So today I'm going to unbox and review this item in particular, and I'm also going to give you some tips on how to pick up certain items, like the item we're going to unbox and review today, at a slightly discounted rate by utilizing GameStop. So to find out what I picked up and what we're going to unbox and review today, sit back, subscribe, catch the vibe, and find out next. Okay guys, welcome back. Before we get today's video started, if you're a fan of video game content, convention coverage, pickups videos, live streams, and much more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, turn on notifications so that you won't miss a single episode. And as always, we upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. Okay guys, welcome back to the episode. So as you can see here, the item that I picked up is the Super Mario Brothers Game Watch, and this is a bit of a commemorative edition. If you guys aren't familiar, Nintendo used to release handhelds far before the Game Boy, that was very ahead of its time back then. It was a lot of, if you guys are familiar with the Tiger handhelds, basically the Game & Watch came before that, and it introduced a lot of people to the Super Mario brand. That was kind of, I believe, their start into the gaming world. And when we just crossed the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, they decided to release this as kind of a collector's item and a commemorative edition. So this is the box. It's the Game & Watch. It says as color screen, made by Nintendo, rated for everyone. This is SM35. That's the model number. Then it shows you on the back what it has. It has Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels, which is actually Super Mario Brothers 2 over in Japan that we didn't get here in the States, if you aren't familiar. You also have Ball. This is one of the earlier games that was available on the Game & Watch series. And then you can also set your time, and it's pretty cool. You can kind of see they got characters that interact with the screen. You'll see that when I turn it on. It's pretty cool, the box design. Just a box art, and if you look right here, it's a clear cover that slides over. So this is actually the box by itself, right? So everything you can see, Princess Peach and Toad, but this is the cover, and it brings life to the box. So when you slide that on there, it now looks like Super Mario Brothers title screen. So let's get this thing opened up. Move my little stand there, and I plan on keeping this box, so we're gonna handle with care. I did kind of open already because I wanted to test it. So it came in this cardboard protector. First and foremost, got the Game & Watch user guide. Tells you how to start. Power buttons on the side. Tells you put it, you know, connect it to a power outlet. It has a USB-C charging cable, and it says right there the adapter sold separately. You notice that's a common thing right now with most handhelds and different gaming items. They are not including charging box, but that is the directions and user's guide. Just the cardboard. We'll get rid of that. Here is the USB-C cable. Pretty normal. Pretty nicely wrapped, and here it is. Here is the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch. Now I don't know how it compares in size to the original because I don't own an original, and that may be something I want to look into adding to the collection just to kind of compare. But I'm gonna compare it to a couple of handhelds just to kind of give you guys an idea of how big it is. But let's just take a look at the overall console for right now. Here's the box, or the back, I'm sorry. Can't get it together today. You got the power button here, you got your charge port. Now, one thing I did notice, I'm not sure what this port is on the side, but I don't see a volume button. If you look right here, you got the gain, you got the time, and you also have the pause set button. You got two buttons here, A and B, and you got a D-pad. So I'm going to get a couple of handheld consoles just to compare in size. Okay guys, so I picked up a couple of classic handheld consoles just to kind of give you guys a size comparison. So let's start with a Nintendo product. We got the Game Boy Pocket here. As you can see, almost about the same width. Obviously the Pocket's a lot taller. The Game & Watch is a lot thinner. So next is probably a little bit more comparable is Wonder Swan. Wonder Swan is obviously a lot, well, not a lot thicker, but a little bit thicker. That's probably the closest in comparison. It looks like it's the same width. And then last but not least, we're going to compare it in size to PSP Go. Same width as well. Close to the same diameter. But this thing is pretty thin. Very small. Very, also, you guys will see when I turn this thing on, which I'm about to do in a second, that if you have large hands, I don't think I do. I don't know in comparison to other people, but I did find this to be a little difficult to control. We're about to turn it on. We're going to check it out, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, if I hit the power button, it might turn on. There it is. So that's what I was saying about the time there. You can see the animation from the original Super Mario Brothers. You can see Mario jumping over a couple of Goombas. I think that's pretty cool. It's got the time set. You can go in the game. As you see, it's got the 3 games there. Got your time up there. You got your battery level up on the top right corner. Super Mario Brothers 2, and Ball. Let's start with Ball for the sake of historic things. So I'm not even sure what you do if you're supposed to catch it. Okay. It's almost like juggling balls, pause, and I dropped it. I think you use the D-pad to catch the ball once it goes on one side or the other. For instance, this ball coming over to the left, you want to bring Mario over and let it hit the top of his hand. I don't even know if those are hands. I feel like it's something else to kind of bounce the ball back in the air. And it appears that over time, the speed picks up. It's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. And you see in the top right corner, is give you how many times that you actually make contact with the ball. Pause to keep it in the air. And I dropped it. Not bad. That was actually my first time playing that game. And we got Super Mario Brothers. I really like the screen. Very clear. Good clarity. But you'll see, especially games like this, it can be a little bit difficult to control if your hands are kind of big. I'm going to try to play from behind the camera. It controls as it should. There's no lag. Not like it should matter. I feel like this is kind of one of those collector's items. So, you know, some people can be really critical. And people are already modding these things and adding games. Crap. I'm not big on modding, so it's a little bit of lag because I'm behind the camera trying to view this thing. As you can see. But if you can see my thumbs, basically me trying to hit the B button or the A button, I'm covering both. And I'm moving way too fast. One thing I wanted to point out as well, I don't see a volume button. If you guys are familiar with it, let me know down in the comment section. I suck. You guys know what volume button is on here. Let me know down in the comment section. Let's check out Super Mario Brothers 2 Lost Levels. It's really hard to see behind this camera. I mean, like I said, it handles as it should. And I have no complaints other than it being really small. But I think if I would make an educated guess, I would say that they did that as a basically, as you know, to make it as close to the original as possible. If anybody, like I said, can confirm that actually has a original Game & Watch, I would definitely like to know in comparison. Now, you guys know I just mentioned the volume, so if you hit the pause button, you can adjust the volume here. So I'm glad I found that you could turn that down, because it has a pretty good speaker on this thing. Then you also you can change the level of the brightness. So let's change the brightness. Let's bring the volume down just to see. You can see that's very low. And I want you guys to hear this thing at its loudest. You can see that's pretty loud. So they did a good job, I feel, with the speaker. I haven't had much time with this Super Mario Lost Levels or 2, mainly because, you know, we didn't get it. We got that second-hand version that they gave to the States, because for whatever reason, they did not think us Americans are smart enough to beat a game that's difficult. And for some of us, that may be correct, because it is very tough to do. But this is the Game & Watch. So let me get into the tips. So basically, this came out at a price point of $50, $49.99, and it was pretty much available everywhere: GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, things of that nature. So I ended up having enough points in my GameStop account that I was able to get 2 discount gift certificates, one for 15, one for 5. So I basically got $20 off, and I picked this up for $30, which I like that price point a lot better than the $50. I mean, for 3 games, I don't feel like $50 is worth it. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, like, it's not super expensive, but for the price point, I feel like $30 is at a good place. I don't know if they're going to drop down the price after a while. Knowing Nintendo, it's probably not. That's just not nothing that Nintendo does. So, you know, if you guys are looking to pick one of these up and don't want to pay the $50, like I didn't want to, you know, utilize your points, do some trades or whatever if you got some extra games. I'm not big on trading, but I would definitely utilize my points. And that's just one of the benefits of utilizing GameStop. You can get your points. Of course, if you're a pro member, you get the $5 off $5 coupon every single month that you can apply towards anything. And another tip, you can use up to 3 coupons at one time on one transaction on one item. So that's something to keep in mind if you guys aren't familiar. So that's just something, you know, a tip that you guys can utilize to add to your collection. So that was my review of the Game & Watch for the Super Mario Brothers version. I don't know if they're coming out with more of these to commemorate the 35th anniversary, or if they're coming out with any more just to kind of commemorate the Game & Watch series. I think that would be cool. But again, I wasn't in love with the price per se, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Is this something that you picked up? And after watching this review, is this something that you're interested in? So as always, I want to thank you guys for your continued support. Continue to watch the channel. If you're a fan of the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the share button, share with your friends on social media, and also interact with me down in the comment section. I love interacting with my fans and just kind of just talking anything in general. And if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comment section. You can follow me on all gaming and social platforms at VideoGameVotary. I recently lost my PlayStation account. We're going to save that for another episode, but I'm going to get it back. I'll explain that in a future episode. Kind of crazy and twisted. But again, thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you for watching the channel. And as always, take care, be safe, guard your peace. It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, aka the flyest game in the world. We out. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at Video Game Votary.